Evening, folks. I'm wearing black, but nobody's died. It's sardines. And there's expression, lady said once you go black, you never go back. But that's not what my story's about. That's not the type of channel I have. But compliment to black guys. Anyway, I'm wearing black shirt. Nobody died. I have a black hat on. It's Connor's Brothers, the fish that saved the town. Connor's Brothers in Black's Harbor, New Brunswick. And it was a company started in 1889, which is 135 years ago, that they make the beautiful sardines, small herring package. You see ladies here back in the 1950s. Two women packed sardines in a Connor's Brother plant in the 1950s. Ladies are packing them, and you see they're doing a wonderful job, When I went to school, there was a guy from Maddie Sutton Grosvenor. I used to have a mother put a can of sardines on his lunch every day, and after he ate them, he burped and wrapped up the lunch bag, and poof, it made like a little bang. Everybody thought that was pretty cool in those days, back in the 60s, early 70s. Anyway, Black's Harbor, New Brunswick. Two wonderful brothers started a business, Lewis and Patrick, and they took in the Lewis and Patrick Connors. Obviously, it's Connor's Sardines, Connor Brothers Sardines, and it still has its name to this day. And they take, and the friggin' British wouldn't let them call them sardines, okay? And it goes back to the reason sardines became so popular. Credit for this, sardines might go to Napoleon. Faced with losing more soldiers to malnutrition disease than to his enemies, he offered a prize for finding and packaging a nourishing food that could be preserved and transported with his armies. A group of Mediterranean islands in Sardinia won their product, a little herring packaged in oil and canned, and named it after their island, Sardines, after Sardinia, which is an island in the Mediterranean, off from Malta, southern part of France. So it's Napoleon. He's a good man, very good man. Love Napoleon. He would talk quick, ate quick, move quick, and so anyway, back to sardines. The sardines in Black's Harbor, New Brunswick. It was bought by some McLean of St. John, New Brunswick. And interesting, speaking of St. John, New Brunswick, the late, great saintly Casey Irving's wife worked at that second wife. His first wife, Harriet, went to heaven a little bit, some years before Casey, and then he married his secretary. And she worked as a teacher in New Brunswick, and she also was an executive secretary at the Connor's Brothers, very organized, wonderful lady. And she took, and Miss Johnson was her name, maiden name, Miss Johnson, and she took and worked as an executive secretary at the Connor's Brothers sardine plant in Black's Harbor, New Brunswick. So you leave St. John going down the coast to USA, St. Croix River. You have Black's Harbor, St. Andrews by the Sea, and of course, St. Stephen's, which is the home of the famous lovely Ganon chocolates. And then you cross the St. Croix River into Calais, Maine, on the way to Aunt Hattie's in Boston, Massachusetts, USA. So the credit for sardines goes back to Napoleon Bonaparte, and he was a wonderful man, wonderful guy. And they take, and sardines is very healthy for you. It's a little herring. It's a good cholesterol. What do you call it? Omega 3. And then in 1967, the part of the Loblaw Weston companies, bakery, Loblaw's supermarket, bought the company, 69, and they still own it. And employs an excess of 400 people there yet. And so it's something I used to say in St. Stephen, New Brunswick. Everybody in St. Stephen, Charlotte County, New Brunswick, at one point in life worked at Ganon's. Well, I would say everybody in Black's Harbor, New Brunswick, has worked at Connor's Brothers. And it's a wonderful product. I don't eat them myself, but one of my brothers does. And fish is good for you. It's a fact. fish is good. So when you're shopping this week, it's a supper hour Tuesday. It's making me hungry. You go out and you buy some sardines at your Sobeys store. And with that, I got to go. I wish you all the best. God bless. And we thank Napoleon Bonaparte for having the brains to order something like sardines from Sardinia in the Mediterranean, and that nice, lots of herring in the Bay of Fundy, and those little herring are made in, canned up in sardines. So wish you all the best. God bless. And as Julia Child would say, bon appetit. Bon appetit. Thank you very much. Bye for now.